Today I'm going to discuss a growing trend that's emerging across the country amongst prosecutors. It is the issuance of written policies that state that these prosecutors are going to decline to prosecute marijuana possession cases. This week, the prosecutor in St. Louis County, Missouri, issued a written directive saying that they're not going to prosecute marijuana possession cases up to 100 grams, which is actually a fair amount of marijuana to allow someone to possess. It's 3.5 ounces. A similar decision was made in Jackson County, Missouri. Now, in Missouri, the voters did approve a measure that would allow for medical marijuana, but basically these prosecutors are saying that they're going to allow for possession of recreational marijuana by not prosecuting. A similar decision was made in New Jersey by the Attorney General, where he announced not a stop but a pause in prosecutions of this type. Again, in New Jersey, medical marijuana is allowed for. In New York, the Manhattan District Attorney made a similar decision. And in Norfolk, Virginia, the Commonwealth Attorney there said that they were not going to prosecute these cases. Now, in Virginia, marijuana is not legal at all, not recreationally or medically. Now, in the Manhattan case, it was interesting. They cited in the decision that they felt that public sentiment had grown where they were anticipating that marijuana would be legal at some point. There would be a legal marijuana industry. And in their report, they said that public support is likely to lead in the foreseeable future to the establishment of a legal marijuana industry. And they went on to say, in the absence of immediate legislative change, we have decided for analogous reasons to decline to prosecute those who are arrested for smoking or possessing small amounts of marijuana. So what the New York prosecutor's office is saying, well, we think this is going to be legal in the future, so we're just going to go ahead and stop prosecuting or enforcing that law because we think it's going to be, that law is going to be repealed. So in other words, they're doing or performing an action that the legislature is supposed to perform. Well, they don't know for a fact that that's what the legislature is going to do. And the question is, are they overstepping their authority by making this decision in anticipation of what they believe the legislature will do? I mean, government is set up in a way where the legislature makes the laws. The executive branch, which is what the prosecutors are to enforce the laws, and the courts are to interpret them. So in this case, what the executive branch is saying is, being that we think that they're going to do this, we're just going to go ahead and do it ourselves. And the question is, are they usurping the power of the legislature? Or are they usurping the will of the people? Because the legislature acts in response to what the people want. They write laws that are in response to what the public wants. They're answerable to the public. And regardless of what your views on marijuana may be, whether you support it or don't support it, the question is not about the issue itself, but whether or not this is the way we want government operating. Do we want the executive branch to not enforce a law because they think that the legislature is going to get rid of it anyway? You know, this could be a dangerous precedent. I mean, to me, I think that they should enforce these laws until they're changed. To me, I don't believe that they should be doing this. I think it's something that people need to think about. If you live in a jurisdiction where they are writing these directives, it may be in the public interest for the public to speak up and say, hey, you need to enforce these laws until they're changed. Because that could be, if the public doesn't say anything now about this, what other laws are they going to decide are just not worth enforcing? Just something to think about. If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you're watching us on Facebook, please like the ASN Facebook page. Regardless of what platform you're watching, please share this video. And as always, thoughtful and informed comments are always welcome. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.